Is horror finally invading the golf course, film festivals, and the Jason Statham cinematic universe all in the same week? Welcome to The Final Cut, your daily post in horror. From movies and monsters to merch drops and midnight madness, I'm Travis, and today's show might be the most unexpected genre crossover yet. From golf balls soaked in blood splatter to a festival celebrating 25 years of frights, and yes, Jason Statham in a wintry survival thriller. The genre is pushing into every corner of pop culture, so let's tee it off and get the terror started. Let's dive in. First up, Callaway has officially dropped the Chrome Tour Halloween collection, and these aren't your granddad's goofy ghost golf balls. Think chainsaws, bloody clapperboards, and even VHS horror tape tributes, all printed on high-performance golf balls. It's a horror movie marathon for your tee box. Highlights include a black chainsaw design that nods to Texas Chainsaw Massacre, a grainy VHS tape design strictly for the analog horror heads, and a blood-soaked movie clapperboard. Also, a red handprint design that screams, "I played through, even in the afterlife." Are there still just regular Chrome tours? Sure. But in the sea of boring Titleist and Pro Volume 1s, these stand out like a final girl holding a 7-iron. They're available now at Callaway.com. My question for you guys is, would you play a horror-themed golf ball just to mess with your foursome? Let me know your answers in the comments ahead. I'm just going to take them up to the driving range and have a lot of fun. You ain't going to get them back, though. That's the only problem. Go play golf. Then you keep your balls. Maybe, if you're good enough. Next up, the legendary Screamfest Horror Film Festival has dropped its second wave of features for the 25th anniversary edition, and the lineup is spectacular. Set to run October 7th through the 16th at the TLC Chinese Theater, the festival includes the world premiere of Damned If You Do, a devilish comedy horror, Don't Leave the Kids Alone, a sibling showdown wrapped in psychological terror, which also played at Fantastic Fest, Love is the Monster, where romance goes full cult, Host, a Thai Amazon original rooted in folklore, and a special screening of Brian Bertino's Vicious, starring Dakota Fanning, which we also saw at Fantastic Fest. Speaking of, right now on our website, we have an interview up with this next gentleman and his film, a 4K restoration of F. Javier Gutierrez's apocalyptic thriller from 2008, Before the Fall. That's also going to be playing at Screamfest. Screamfest has always championed indie genre voices, and its 25th promises to honor that legacy. For passes and tickets, hit up Screamfest LA. Also, for those who went to Fantastic Fest, if you might have missed some and you're in LA, Dolly is also playing there. Apopheniacs is also playing there. So there's a lot of things that are the crossover between FF and Beyond Fest and things like that that are also going to be playing at Screamfest. Big shout out to Rachel and them for putting together this amazing lineup. Hopefully we'll be there for the second half of the festival. We're working on that right now. We want to be out there. Well, technically not the second half, but that first big weekend. So the goal is to be out there that first big weekend. We'll keep you guys tuned on if we can do it or not. My question for you guys, though, is what's the one indie horror film you think deserves a 4K restoration and Screamfest spotlight? Let us know your answers in the comments ahead. And finally, Black Bear has just set a January 30th, 26th release for Shelter, a new Jason Statham-led survival action horror hybrid from director Rick Roman Waugh. Greenland, Angel Has Fallen. In the film, Statham plays Mason, a recluse living near the sea, who rescues a drowning girl during a violent storm. That single act of kindness triggers a spiral of violent confrontations and buried secrets. Co-starring Bill Nighy, Naomi Ackie, and rising newcomer Badi Ray Brethenach, Shelter joins a stacked release weekend with Send Help, a horror title from Sam Raimi. Also, Gore Verbinski's Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die, which was a secret film at Fantastic Fest, will also be out that same weekend. And a still untitled Warner Brothers movie. Shelter is produced by Statham himself with Black Bear, Sin Machine, and Stampede Ventures all involved. My question for you guys is, does Jason Statham have what it takes to carry a slow burn horror action film, or do you prefer your survival stories with more subtlety? Let me know your answers in the comments ahead. Today's take. It's simple. Horror is the most versatile genre in the game. Whether it's rebranding golf gear, decades-old cult film restorations, or action stars jumping into snowy trauma thrillers, horror finds a way. It's not just about gore anymore. It's about mood, influences, and creeping into unexpected places. And if we've learned anything today, it's this. The scream doesn't stop at the screen. Which horror crossover caught you off guard today? The horror golf balls? Screamfest 25th lineup? Or Statham in Shelter? Vote now on Spotify and let us know. If you got a scoop, a trailer drop, a spooky merch collab we need to feature, DM us at HMUNCUT. You might get your story featured on a future episode. That's it for today's episode of The Final Cut, your daily post in horror. Once again, I'm Travis. Hit that subscribe, follow at HMUNCUT. Make sure you know when we are streaming, when we are putting up episodes. Make sure to stay to the website. We are wrapping up the Fantastic Fest coverage as we speak. We still got about 4 or 5 more interviews to post for you guys, a couple more red carpet things to post for you guys. Beyond Fest interviews are wrapping up right now, and we are working our way towards Screamfest and Grimfest. But you guys know the deal. We appreciate you being here with us today. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. Until then, you guys know the drill. Keep the lights on.